Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Well, it's Tuesday's request day, and today's map was requested by Delroy Clark, who's a regular commenter. You may recognise their name. Delroy, this is your suggestion. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's just a little bit overdone, and that's what kills this map. But we'll talk about that as we get on with the review. Before we do any reviewing though, we've got a little chore for you to do, haven't we? That's right, hitting the like button really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day. So thank you very much for your support. Today's map is Gotland by M4341 by M4341. Who's it by? Correct. There's your start square, a little bit of coastline there. Hopefully there's water motion, otherwise you could have problems with just that little patch of water. The resources are in blocks a little way away from the start square, so you're going to have to work out and decide whether or not you want to do ore, oil or fertile. Now, there's a lot to subscribe to, and I was concerned that a lot of these things weren't actually required. There's a little nod there from Hendrik, trying to request more thumbnails for us to see, and unfortunately more thumbnails were not forthcoming. But yes, there's all those things to subscribe to. We're going to be using the vanilla temperate theme today, and because I forgot to change the LUT between the last video and this one, we'll be using the realistic average. This is a close-up. Now, the one-click collection doesn't quite match up with the required list. There's a couple of items that aren't on the required list. But and I haven't checked all of them, but they do appear to all be in the map, which could be a thing. There's also the 25 tile mod. I would suggest the 81 tile mod, but of course what you choose is your choice. There's also like Purchase It by Kelu and various other options as well. Now, the roads are national roads. We are based on the island of Gotland, which is in the Baltic Sea, somewhere between Sweden, Russia, Finland. That little patch of water there, you know, just tucked in around the corner. We've got this. I don't know. Don't know. Okay. I'm sure it's a real thing in a real life location. Then we've got this lake, which I would call a reservoir. We'll look at the reservoir a little bit later on. We've got the, ooh, it's a castle, and we've got some drowned bushes. Not too many, but they are there, and they do look a little bit soggy. Don't think they were intended like that. They're quite a way down from the bank of the reservoir as well. But what we got here? Do I like this? Do you know what? I think I do. I think I do. I'm gonna credit that. And then we follow the national road along. So yes, this particular map, you'll notice a lot of the vanilla bushes. A lot of bushes going on. I don't mind, actually. It is, I would say we're using a temperate theme, but it's very much a boreal area, but a lowland boreal area, I suppose. And yeah, it's also quite a quiet island. We're not talking about there's not any huge cities on the real life island of Gotland, but we do have obviously some transport. I think we tried sort of to match up the transport issues here. However, having said that, it is a game and we are setting ourselves up for trouble unless we've got a really good set of intersections, roundabouts, that sort of stuff to keep the traffic flowing when we get down to the start square, which appears to be a long way away. How long have I been talking? My voice is croaking away. I've got a little admission. I am suffering a little bit with a nasal cold at the moment. I feel fine, but my nostrils are constantly on the drip since getting out of bed, actually. I'm sure it will sort itself out through the course of the day. I don't think it's me coming down with a cold. I don't really get colds. But yeah, just been struggling a wee bit. Change of foliage now. Change of foliage. Looks good. Also, tailback. Lots of tailback. And we have got ourselves a crossroads. Ah, yes. This isn't going to be good for traffic flow, is it? And this crossroads, you're talking about your main start square here, really. whether it's your main start square intersection or whether the other one we'll see in a minute is. Talking about all these assets, we've got a Texaco station. Lovely station. Not sure it adds anything to the map though. And these Swedish row houses. Again, very Lego style. I don't think they're my favourite asset, but they fit a niche, I guess, if you want to do a Swedish build. Again, do they add anything to the map? No, they don't. They really, really don't. Then we've got a level crossing. This is the main road going through your start square. And we're already seeing that we're going to have traffic flow issues. This is really a drawing away from my desire to want to have a go at this one. Coming up, we've got another crossroads, which is, again, very clogged up. This guy in the middle of the road, make a decision, go or stop, or just pass straight through. I don't know. Well done, off you go. Yes, all sorts of trouble going on there. What's going on there? Not too much, just a dirt track down to the coast. And then if we follow up here, we will see... What do we have in the start screen? Oh yes, one of these things. And it's the Football Club by Vilgard 92. Now, it's really quite a nice asset. Not quite to scale, like the penalty spots are the size of a small country. But it's really good to see actually all of the line markings. Most of these football clubs, football pitches that we see on the workshop are lacking at least some of the line markings. I'm liking the terracing, I'm liking the gaps in the terracing that allow you to get around the by. The floodlights appear to be street lamps. Okay. And then we've got the clubhouse over here. If we have a look at the clubhouse, we have got Aquil, which I believe, or I know, means home. And Vestiaire, as dressing rooms. Again, I only know this because I use Google Translate. Thank you, Google Translate. It's seeing the English on the outside walls though, so we've got a combination of French and English. Not sure why, but it's a lovely thing. I like it. Football Club by Vilgard 92, today's asset of the day. And when I say I like it, I do like it. I don't know, is it French or is it English? Don't know. You can never have enough of these assets though. You really can't. There are plenty of assets on the workshop already, Football Club wise. Oh, what we got here? We've got more things. Well, we've got there's a forklift truck there. If you notice, the forklift truck was on the requirements. So that's a prop plopped in there. Do we need a forklift truck there? Don't know. Over here though, this is the most bizarre of the lot. But I promise you, the most bizarre thing you're going to see in this map today. So we've got this toll booth security box thing. And we've got a couple of really nice props here. Again, what are they doing here? What are we using them for? We've got the Scania truck. We've got a lovely Subaru rally car, but wait for it. Around the back. Ready? We've got a ski bike. Or is it a water ski bike? Oh, it's quite close to the sea, I guess. Sort of. I don't know. It's beyond me. It's truly beyond me. Anyway, we are now cruising towards the edge of the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up and speed along a bit because there's not really too much more to see. You've seen the roads. Let's have a look at the rail. Is the rail going to be within tolerance in terms of smoothness? And already we've got an elevated section, which makes me feel that it will be. And not only that, it's all single line. So we've got passing points. Look at that. Passing points on the rail. That's rather neat. Gotta say, we don't often see that in maps. Also, like I say, we've got a double catenary there for a single line. I think that looks tidier. Something about those single half-mast catenaries that just look a bit broken to me. But I'm a fan. I think the rail has been done quite well. Down here, we've got another passing point here. And then we'll just rule on a bit more. Ooh, it's a lighthouse. You see the lighthouse? Gonna have a look at the lighthouses after the intermission. And then onwards, across the level crossing there. And we've got some electricity already in place here. Passing point there. Lighthouse here. More electricity lines there. Traffic jam there. Left or right? Let's go left. Let's go left. I know we went left last time, but we're going left again this time. And that'll take us off to the edge of the map, which will mean it's time for an intermission for me to clear my nose. And when we come back, we'll have a look at the shipping routes and the water flow. Will the water flow let the map down?
Wouldn't it be great if Cities Skylines had tides within the game? Well, now it does, thanks to TPB's Tides mods. Want to know more? Then you need BonBonB's Tides tutorial. Click the information button below.
And we're back to Gotland by 4341 by 4341 M M4341. And the shipping routes, they look quite good at the moment. We've got these nice curving arcs, but then we get this four-way right angle type acute crossroads. Not good, not good. Don't mind the point there so much because nothing's going to be doing a U-turn there. And then it goes off into the fog. Water flow. We're right down on the coast. There needs to be water flow here because we've only got a hint of water and there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. I smell trouble. In fact, I smell sewage in your main water flow. We've got, don't mind the bushes on the beach. I can live with that. Shrubs on the beach kind of work. I like the shape of the beaches as well. They work really nicely indeed. And we've got a, oh, it's not an essential lighthouse. Oh, you meanie. Down here we've got some defences, Second World War defences, which would have been the case. Pretty sure that is based on the real thing, including the trenches all the way along the coast. This is really nice. Really does give me a proper historic feel along this stretch here. And then we've got a lighthouse here that looks like a medieval maypole. And a lighthouse over here that looks like a medieval maypole. Do we need two lighthouses so close together? Well, I suppose possibly at distance it'll help you gauge distance, triangulate. Like the detailing there. The detailing over here again though is like 1,000 props. Oh, look how deep the water is. Look, hang on, let's go under there again. Look at that. That's deep water. It's fine. We don't go underwater in this game. Yes, a little bit too much in the way of detailing again, I feel, with these shacks. I mean, they're nice. Doing the city build, lovely. But I don't feel that, although they're being plopped down there and they're great assets, I don't feel that it's really a high point. It doesn't add anything. It's not like, wow, look at the detailing. It's, oh, look, detailing. And for me, it just needs a bit more. Let's have a look at the reservoir. We haven't been over to the reservoir yet. I feel it's a reservoir because if you look at the way the slopes are quite steep there, and we've got like 10-15 meters between the water level and the actual ground level. So I kind of buy in this as being a reservoir. It just looks and feels like a reservoir to me. So credit for that if that was the intention. And overall though, yeah, you can see where the resources are somewhat away from the start square. So you have to, if you're playing with vanilla rules, you're going to have to make a big decision, which way you're going to go. Right, let's find ourselves a thumbnail. I think this ooh, great, lots of detailing is our thumbnail. Don't you? How about out here behind this ship here? Okay, is this a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Oh, freaking hell. Stay still, boat. The Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. I'm thinking about there will do. That'll do. So, aesthetically, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not great. And it's a little bit disinteresting, but there are a few areas that are okay, and there's nothing that really lets it down aesthetically. So I'm going to give it 3 stars. Detailing. I want to give this 20 stars for detailing. There's a lot of things have gone into this map. Only thing is, I think they detract. I think the combination of the amount of... It's mediocre placement and way too much of it. So it would have got 3. It's gone down to 2 for detail. Gameplay potential, all sorts of possible potential problems. Definitely traffic flow instantly, water flow definitely. Yes, there's lots of room to build into. but it's a little bit mundane. I can only give it 2 stars for gameplay, although I feel it does deserve more. I don't know. Gotland by M4341 by M4341. It's today's review, today's request map. And if you've got any maps you'd like to request, then obviously just stick them down in the comments below and I will pick up on them and I'll go onto the list and they will get done. The waiting list at the moment is quite short. It's only about a month, which is quite short. It's been 5-6 months past, so get on that list now and you'll get done soon. Old map on the screen now if you want to go and vote on an old one, and there'll be another What's Map coming along tomorrow, so join me for that one. Thanks for watching. I've been BonBonB and you've been very, very welcome.